Hey guys, it's Derek from Pacific Coast Auto, and we have a car for sale here from inventory. Actually, this one here was bought from one of our customers, and it just turned out that he bought too many cars, and so he said, why don't you put it on your YouTube channel and see if you can find a buyer for it. And so this is a 2003 Volkswagen Passat wagon, but the cool part is this is the W8 version of the car. So W8 is kind of like a V8, except it's kind of like two VR6s that are smashed together with cylinders cut off. It requires a little bit of explaining. It has 2-cylinder banks like a regular V6, but you can fit 8 full cylinders in the same size as a V6 because the pistons are staggered. It is the same kind of engine as in the Bugatti Veyron, albeit on a smaller scale. And also the same kind of engine sort of as in my new car, which has the VR6 engine with the staggered pistons. Anyway, we'll take a look at this one. 88,000 kilometers on it. Was bought from auction. It's 4-wheel drive. The engine puts out just over 280 horsepower. Automatic transmission with shift yourself in all 5 of the gears. Set of aftermarket wheels and aftermarket suspension on there. Shiny and cool R calipers. Now these wheels, I think that they are like, I don't know which car that they come from, maybe a Golf R, a more modern one, but they definitely look like something Audi or Volkswagen would have. They're very similar to the RS4 wheels. Those brakes may be something that's only on the W8. Pardon me, I don't know everything about the car. Now mechanically, the car seems to be pretty sound. It does have a check engine light on it because it's a Volkswagen, and if you don't have a check engine light on your Volkswagen, then something's wrong. Jokes aside though, that was mentioned on the auction sheet before we bought it, and then we went ahead to purchase it anyways because of that. I will go over the defects and the good parts about the car. So first off, engine running condition is good. I did take it for a nice little drive. It's a nice powerful wagon, and the W8 engine is feels unlike most other engines, especially to people who I guess like me drive lots of different engines. Definitely not fire truck engine feeling. Oil and coolant seem to be fine. They were checked. Although when you receive the vehicle, please go ahead and change that. Look at that. Volkswagen dipstick. Okay, and stop. It's a K&N air filter. Okay, gonna lower the hood. Give you a quick little view of it, then we'll go over the auction sheet, and then we'll go once around in the exterior and interior. I think condition of this one is extremely high. Check engine light is a problem, and the right rear corner has a scrape that is a fairly big one, but if that's addressed, great condition inside and out. It looks very good for the mileage too. Paint condition is good, interior condition is excellent. Okay, so going over the sheet here, it's a 2003 Volkswagen Passat W8 4Motion. 4Motion is the Volkswagen branding for their 4-wheel drive system, but I don't know which 4-wheel drive system that they use in this. Volkswagen has 2 systems. I guess Volkswagen and Audi have 2 systems. I believe that this one here is your torque vectoring 4-wheel drive, where the engine runs standard as a front-wheel drive, but then switches to 4-wheel drive by computers. Is that our car? Maybe not. I love those though. Okay, so going over the condition sheet, it's an auction grade 4, interior B, exterior B, so very high grade for 2003. It will be importable to Canada right away, I believe. First registered in April, but I believe that it was produced before that. It was registered in Shinagawa, the super rich place in Japan, and these Passat W8s are the highest level of Passat. In fact, the highest level of Volkswagen, except for the Phaeton when this came out. So this was Volkswagen's highest luxury car at the time. 88,030 kilometers. Original black, automatic transmission with shift yourself buttons, auto AC, power steering, power windows, leather seats, airbag, and ABS. Engine check light is on, aftermarket wheels, and lowered. Interior is dirty, seat wear, engine oil leak. Oh, there is a little bit. It's very mild in the cylinder bank on this side, valve cover. And it's not even close to being able to drip on the ground. Where else are we at? Okay, interior is dirty. It says it has animal hair, but you'll see inside it's not really. I don't know why they always put that. Dashboard has a bracket part on it that has been glued on for a monitor. Wheels scratched. Various scratches and dents. And then looking at the body here, we have medium scratches on the front bumper. This stuff here is all light and not really that noticeable. But here we have a big A3 B2, and I'll show you that in detail in a second. Wheels are generally pretty good. There are some scrapes on the one over there, probably at the same time as the hit in the back corner was. And then you got a couple of little nicks here and there. Brakes work really well, lots of tread on the tires. Have a quick look at the tires. It's a Pirelli P0 225/45 ZR18. Lots of tread left on them, and these are 2011 tire. And so in the last 7 years, it has only gone through about 20% of these tires, so not very high mileage. Okay, let's do the once around. Pay close attention to the condition of the paint, as it's very nice. I took it through a quick car wash just to get the dirt off, because it has been sitting in here for a while. In fact, there were a lot of people who noticed in the background of my other videos and said, hey, when are we going to get the video of that? Or is that car for sale? And so I do expect that people will be very interested in this compared to most vehicles. It is left-hand drive, and so opposite of what is typical in Japan. So if you're importing this to Canada, you get the same hand drive as your standard cars in Canada. Not opposite like usual JDM cars are. And typically you would see that on German cars that are of higher end, like an M3 or the 911s. Not on my Golf over there, but you could get the Golf R32 in left or right hand drive here in Japan. Okay, so you have different aero parts here, very aggressive looking for this type of vehicle, especially the station wagon, and I just love it. Fast station wagons with aggressive front end, very nice. Here's the scratches on the front, the A2. Okay, and there are more over here. Okay, headlights are super clear. Fog lights down there, and blackened badge. Cool little W8 badge on there, nice and bright chrome. Okay, the chrome on the top of the roof racks, it's going away a little bit. See that? Antenna on the back there. Spoiler, tail lights, and quad tip exhaust. Again, you get a W8 badge over here. Okay, so let's go to the interior now. First off, I guess we'll do the trunk first. Now, I haven't cleaned the inside of the vehicle, and so this is how it arrived from the auction, with the grayed interior dirty. So you can see there, nice super large area in the trunk. Much better vehicle to go skiing in than my Golf is. And this came in actually the same day as my Golf did, or maybe 1 or 2 days earlier. And then I was thinking, I really wish I had bought this. You get a faster engine than I have in my car, and same four-wheel drive system, I believe. Cool little piece of chrome trim at the bottom there. Okay, back seats, chrome handles, very easy to open the doors. Okay, so you have heated seats in all 4 of the seats here. Very cool. Usually only mom and dad get the heated seats, and babies get to be cold in the back with a blanket. But nope, you get your own little heated seats back here. Place to put your cute little head on when you're sleepy. And if you want to have the 2 people in the seats here, then you can put the skis through and the ski through. This one here. Cup holders. Okay, here's a look at the interior. No cracks in any of the wood, and that's real wood. So, very cool. Almost every car of this vintage has cracked wood, it seems. Mercedes and BMW, and a lot of the Volkswagens too, but not this one. So very nice looking there. Power windows function properly. This is made out of real metal, foldable mirrors. And they work on both sides. Steering wheel feels great. Wooden steering wheel with the big Volkswagen logo on it. Very cool. Okay, gauge set there. You can see the check engine light being on. Dashboard. AC works. It's the stock navigation system, which you may be able to change to English through programming. For shift yourself, you do it through this section here. Inside of the vehicle doesn't smell like cigarettes. It has been smoked in, but it smells delicious and lovely inside here. Climate control AC is functional, works fine, nice and cool. And then the monitor goes here. And I believe the monitor is sent to us, and we have it in the office. and so it would be sent to you if you were to buy this. So this vehicle is exportable worldwide to any country that you live in, except for if your country doesn't allow imports of vehicles this old. And so, for example, Canada is 15 years, so this one is legal. USA is not legal. If you're interested in the price and the details, they're going to be listed in the description for the video. Okay, and that's going to be the end of the video. Oh wait, I didn't go over the damage in the other side corner. Let me just do that quickly. It's a one take shot here, and so okay, so here's a big boo-boo. This is really the only bad thing about the entire car, except for the Coney mark here. That would be the suspension, but we have a pretty serious scrape there, and the damage is only on this back fender. It is not on the bumper, and it isn't on the door here. And so this one needs to have somebody repair that. A typical body shop would be repairing something like this for somewhere, well, it depends on the country. In Japan, you could have this fixed for about 50,000 yen. But it might be cheaper in other countries. I believe it usually is. And then this section here is dented, and a little dent here, and this section here is just paint scrapes. So, see that? No problems with this door opening and closing, and then the wheel has some scrape on it as well. Okay, so that is going to mark the end of this video. Passat W8, super fast Autobahn style station wagon, good for the family and for people who are too cool for SUVs. So hope you enjoyed this walk around. That's going to be the end of it. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested, send us an email. Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice day.